Are back. We are gearing up for round 3 here in the group stage of It's Dangerous to Go Alone Season 40.
Yes. Looks like for the third round, looks like we're seeing Astonishing Authority versus Elastic Excalibur. So the
I'm
teams
just
are
now
pretty.
noticing that our teams, our scores have to be reset to 0. And there
Yeah.
we go. Thank you very much. So, taking a look at our maps, we're going to be starting with Barnacle and Dime Clam Blitz. Oh, this is interesting. A lot of teams, a lot of players haven't had that much experience yet with Barnacle and Dime.
I mean, no one plays on that map, so
Wow, that's pretty harsh. I really like Barnacle and Dime, and believe it or not, Clam Blitz, one of my favorite modes.
so I don't recall anyone picking Barnacle and Diamond to cap.
It's pretty good. I like the fact that, you know, it's your entry point. It feels like it's kind of narrow, you know, but if you're the attacking team, you know, you can kind of get creative with the plat over to the left. You can go up the ramp, and there's that uninkable section. You can guard the ledges on the right. It's a good map.
It's a pretty open map compared to the other maps that we see on the pool here, which is a Sturgeon, Tower Control, and Undertow Rainmaker. Both are pretty well-rounded maps for push and defense. TC and Rainmaker.
Yes, and looking at our previous couple of rounds, I believe both of these teams have seen a win and a loss, so this match could be pretty important as far as points go to determine if they stay on track to make it to Top Cut. So I'm pretty excited.
Is that a fire fin I see from EE? And a
Yes.
and a range from AA?
Yes.
Let's see how they do in this map.
Okay, a
Both teams
couple
having
of
one
early
down already.
picks. And here we see Lexi on the charger.
See, we see the roller flanking around. Let's see if they can get a pick off. They got a pick off. They're even in 2 numbers. Let's see if they can get up one more. No, it's now a 1v1 between the range and the roller in mid.
Yeah. A little bit scary there, the roller on EE. If that's how this game is going to be, then AA is going to have a lot of hard work ahead of them in this game.
Yes. AA has to watch their tunnels, to watch the roller flank very much. So they don't have a quick way to check for rollers. See the strikes coming from EE, looking for the push up. But they got 2 down, but they did manage to trade, but it's only the fire fin left, so they have to reset.
Yeah, AA doing a great job at kind of keeping some paint on the ground. Ink, rather, sorry. Keeping ink on the ground, making sure the roller can't sneak up on them. Nice quick pick from Lexi on the charger there.
Looks like AA was able to push up, but they didn't have enough clams to score him for a basket. Looks like they get another pick in. Maybe try to find another push in.
Oh, the point just got their special ready, but they went down. 2 down now for AA. Just the blaster and the slosher remaining. They've got some juice from the tactic cooler.
Yes, looks like they're trying to push up. They do get picked off, but it's not that bad since they got tactic cooler. Let's see. E is looking for a push in. They have 14 clamps and looking for a score. They got a wiper down. Let's see, they got ball plate down only to try and snipe with the ranger right behind.
Wow, it's like they're just not quite able to keep up the momentum on either side here.
Either side has not seen a score yet. They have seen an a entrance to their basket though, but when they get there, they just don't have enough clamps to score, or
Yeah.
even a power clamp to score in.
If Lexi is able to use her special here, get the tri-strike going, the roller might be able to follow up.
AA does get a pick on them with the inkjet, but they do have a trade on that behalf. Looks like they're trying to get traded again, but no matter with the tactic ruler. Now A is down one. Looks like E is trying to get ahead with a tri-strike. Let's see if they can get a
Another
score in.
tri-strike. They might be able to finally break the basket here, and they do.
They do. Let's see if they can get the second. They get the second one with a wipeout, but it's fine since they scored.
Yeah, and they got it down to 60. It's not crazy in Clam Blitz, but considering there's less than a minute and a half left, that might have just sealed the deal for them.
Look at the entire match. It might be good since we haven't seen that much force yet. Because it takes a lot more effort to get the lead back down. See,
Yes.
but AA is looking for a push with 15 clams. Let's see if they can.
Lexi, the last line of defense there, but they don't have the clams. Finally, they
Wait,
were able to throw some clams in, break the basket.
could they? Could their wiper hold long enough for them to maintain this push or not? Let's see. Oh, the clam just closed right in front of him. For them.
This
Try looking.
Tri-Saucer had 6
They got.
clams, gets punished for pushing up against the backliner. Maybe if they had a little bit more ink on the ground, or if they had their cooler.
They got just a bit of help. They might have gotten the charger, but there's 10 seconds left. Let's see. Can AA make a counter push to get lead here into overtime?
2 players go down on EE. One of the clam carriers goes down for AA, but
They missed the score.
missed the score.
They scored the no
Oh
no.
my gosh!
Oh
The
oh.
hammer gets a trade.
Last
Wow.
that's what's this map called again? Barnacle.
Barnacle and dime.
Barnacle and Dime to EE. Here.
Was an amazing effort at the end from AA.
Yes. Looks like the try was. Main thing I saw here was they were really struggling to make a push here. When they did make a push, they just didn't have enough clamps to actually score it. And we see this roller flank from 30 seconds in.
Yes, it was beautiful. But we didn't see that much action from the roller after that, so maybe AA started doing a better job at keeping ink on the ground, keeping an eye out for that roller.
Yeah.
Alexi did a great job staying alive, doing backliner things during this match, finding a good position, especially taking that top uninkable section. They were able to punish the slosher. I believe they punished also the blaster from the enemy team.
Yeah. Thing I noticed with their comp is there isn't really that much range. They just have their charger S range. Kind of
Yeah.
is okay, I guess. They did get 2 clamps in, which secured them the victory. Victory. We only saw. See, like here, you see AA already pushed up, but they just didn't have a power clamp to actually start it earlier, which just led them to have 1 power clamp in with nothing for support.
Yeah. excuse me, the Wiper did a great job at trying to make space and stay alive there, using the stamp, hoping that the teammates would find a chance to get additional clams in. It just didn't work out, it seems like, as far as the timing goes when everyone was respawning.
EE did an amazing job just containing them whenever they have space around their basket.
That is true.
Just led to just no pushes from AA there. Now we're going to Sturgeon Shipyard Tower Control.
I love this map and mode.
I also love it because I'm a machine main, but otherwise.
Okay, we see the same comp, I believe, from EE.
Is it the same? I think it's the same comp for both teams.
Oh, it is. Except the Wiper traded missiles for the stamp. Early missiles from the Wiper.
Oh, flashbacks to Splatoon 2 with that one.
Yeah.
It is good though, since they have beacons this time, so they can at least attempt to maintain a push this time.
Yes.
Looks
AA
like
starting off pretty strong. They were able to find a couple of picks. They were staggered, but it got them to the first checkpoint so far.
Yes. Looks like E's popping a try strike to try to get tower out. Looks like the roller's gonna trade, but AA is still maintaining a push with 3 players.
Yeah, and they're already down to 49. Coming up on the next checkpoint.
It's gonna be hard on E if they can take out the beacons. It's gonna be a fast route back to the fight if AA does die.
And Jax on the blaster doing a great job keeping the team back on this ramp.
Oh? Is AA maintain? Oh, okay. AA got wiped out. Let's see. E is gonna take up space in mid. But they did go down, but AA just got down from 1 strike, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, 2 players I think went down to the 1 strike.
A bit rough on AA side, but they should have enough time since they got a checkpoint. They got 2 checkpoints actually.
Here come the missiles that cause chaos in mid.
Roller pushing up really far, didn't get any picks though. That might stop the push here. Looks like their Zap, I think, jumped out. There's someone in pit, I didn't see.
Yeah, maybe to preserve the Tacticooler.
Yeah.
The Charger and the Zap over on this left side, trying to make sure that he doesn't jump back on the tower right away.
AA popping an early inkjet, trying to contain more space. But
oh!
Charger getting that pick on the... What's it called? A Wiper again. Roller tried to take up space up front. And probably looking for a flank, but again, look at where the camera's looking at.
Yeah, the roller's got the bubble, so if we know this roller, they're gonna try to go into the enemy's courtyard, pop a bubble, try to get a pick or 2.
Yeah, it seems like the roller's trigger for flanking is if their team has a special, which they didn't, so the roller just stayed with the team. Like, I'm gonna make that prediction. It's like the roller's going way back. They won the 1v1. Ballpoint's looking for them.
Roller causing chaos.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, wait, with the trade!
They died from the curling! The roller causing enough mayhem in the backline for AA to not make any space at all from the front line.
That's true, but AA is in the lead, and with less than a minute and a half left, they don't really have to push the tower anymore. They can just kind of sit back, get trades, buy time.
Yeah. Roller not trying to be a hero, trying to get more picks off like last time. Let's see if the charger can diff the jet here. Or they're just gonna hide. Okay. See,
Ooh, the
ooh,
teammates protected the landing of that inkjet. You love to see it.
to see it. We saw the T-Tech tried to fight Crab, but they just got punished. They just met like 3 people. So the T-Tech tried to punish the jet's landing.
In the last 30 seconds here, EE just had their ends up respawn.
Oh,
They
can we see
found a
another
pig.
roller flank?
They found
Oh,
2 pigs so
they got
far.
stopped now. Oh, can they make a counter push on this? They're down the roller. They don't have a solid front line right now. See if the charger can make this crucial pick. Oh,
Just a few seconds of overtime, but they weren't able to hold the tower. Compared
and
to the
that
first match,
evens up
that's
the
pretty
score.
interesting.
Yes, that evens up the score as well. They're 1-1 now. The roller just so much perspective in the roller that match. That it's just the roller's flank wasn't enough to win them the game.
No, it wasn't. I think they needed a little bit more follow-up. Either they had to wait a little bit more before they flanked, or their teammates had to act a little bit faster to follow it up.
Yeah, it looks like when the roller flanks, it's like the perfect time where AA wasn't looking, but at the same time their teammates were ready to capitalize on the flanks as well.
Yeah. Here we see this is AA getting the tower down to, I believe, 49.
No, they got second checkpoint. It should be about 20,
Oh yeah, down to 20 something.
23, 22. Yeah, 22. Made a very solid push early game, and they just had to defend the last few. Now we see the roller causing mayhem in the backline.
Callium on ballpoint
Look at
was
this
not having.
earner kill. Or splat, I mean. Well, yeah. Looks like EE wasn't just able to capitalize off the roller flanks.
Yeah.
It just left them like stranded. Liter brush from EE. Meanwhile, AA is
Okay.
keeping the same thing. If it
Alright.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
The early rage pick within into a early missile. Liter's looking for a pick. Ooh.
Oh, the brush goes down from EE, but both teams are down a player now. This might come down to a game of specials.
Yes, but if AA can realize that EE is only playing towards snipe, then they're just gonna run it to the other checkpoint to the left.
Yes, here we see the inkjet holding them off on the right, while they do move the Rainmaker towards the left, but they weren't able to get the checkpoint.
Yeah, I believe the brush and the zap were running behind them, so they were just getting caught off on both sides.
Kira on the wiper, trying to be sneaky, the E leader with a warning shot to let him know I see you there.
I see, it's totally not a miss shot. Oh, but AA is wiped. Okay.
They can
Let's
get a
see.
quick pop and a run for checkpoint here.
Let's see if they can run it for checkpoint without the bastard killing them, spatting them. I mean, they did get a checkpoint. Now they're down 3 for the checkpoint.
Yes, but was it worth it? Will be the question.
might be worth it, like the Cavs game we saw earlier, where they just couldn't make a push in. But we still have 3 minutes, so it could go either way. Rainmaker's a fast-paced game, after all.
Ballpoint's got Inkjet ready, trying to use it on the backliner. Has to be wary of the pop from Rainmaker though. Got a little bit too close for comfort.
They got the jump camper. They got
You can't test
E.
Lexi on the E-leader. Something I've learned from watching these matches.
It's like the E-Eater's just barely getting contested. The only time I've seen them getting contested was when they were pushing or so, I believe. It's like
Nicely timed missiles for AA.
it's been one. See, it's been 1 minute and we haven't seen a push out of mid yet.
Oh,
Nice man.
nice one.
You think they just jumped for the trick shot or to actually dodge the jet shot?
Yeah. Was it a trick shot or was it a dodge? We'll never know.
Was it intentional?
Yes.
CE tried to make a push, but they just got caught off from behind.
Yeah. AA's in a not necessarily a safe position to make a push, but they kind of have to make a move here. Looks like they're gonna go for this right checkpoint. The Zipcaster going in gets picked.
Oh?
EE is down 2 players
Wait,
now.
you're going left?
They switched directions. They got a sneaky checkpoint.
They got a sneaky checkpoint, but they didn't get lead. Okay. They managed to diverse it well enough to where the Eliter didn't get a position to just cut them off.
Yeah, that was beautiful from AA. Now EE's gonna have to really protect this
Push a
Rainmaker.
bit. Oh.
They were able to stop the
EE's
blaster.
Oh, the Tri-Slasher getting 2 people. And the missile just cornering them, leaving just a zap left, trying to get their tacticooler for just the last push of this match.
Hira on Wiper, inking everything up, trying to get some missiles, trying to get ready. Hopefully they can pop the Rainmaker, activate in overtime.
The Brush getting a pick, AA popping a jet here, but they're just... E is just getting isolated from one another, and we see game from that.
Yep, they tried to use the triple ink strike to pop the rain, but there wasn't enough time.
They were just a bit late on popping it.
So, third game goes to AA. Started off shaky, but they were able to momentum from their win on game 2 and take it 2-1.
Yes. Looks like AA is just chilling with the inkjet. It looks like their ball player is a strong inkjet player, or at least I see so at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
But from these matches, the AA split the push so much that the Eliter just didn't have a post, so they just took lead, and a quite far lead as well, which is near uninkable. I believe they got it too.
Yeah, right on the edge of the uninkable.
Yeah. And EE just kind of just struggled to find openings to actually push off. Because I believe what was happening is they were trying to find the Eliter taking a pick first before going in. I don't see or the brush zipping in for a pick. I didn't really much see the T-Tech nor the Zap really push in from them. At least from what we're seeing. See, I thought they were gonna dunk right, but they just switched over to left.
Yeah. They did the switcheroo. The whole stream
Yeah,
team was confused, so that's how you know it was a good one.
got bamboozled.
I don't appreciate it, but it was beautiful.
Mhm. See, look at this weapon pool. It's quite the team's weapon pool is quite diverse. Okay.
So this concludes round 3, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for round 4, the final round of our group stage. Stay tuned.